Hello, you are welcome to I Can Make It. I'm excited today coming to share thoughts with you on I Can Make It. You are welcome. Well, with me is Brother Callistus today. Brother Callistus, God bless you.
Amen.
I
Thank
really
you so
appreciate God for your life, and we thank God for the gift of life. Now, we were talking about so many things. When you look at our life today, life is a product of words, a product of what you build yourself with. So there's something that I wrote down here. The only way to build your self-confidence is to use it. The only way to build your self-confidence to use it. You don't know you have self-confidence until you are able to confront an issue and use what you have. You'll be shocked that even a stone can kill a Goliath. You are welcome.
Thank you so much. I like that. That the only way, you can actually know that you have self-confidence is to what?
Use it.
Is to use it. So that simply means that every opportunity that you have, maximize it. Okay? Don't run away from it. You may not get it right the first time, but as you keep doing it, self-confidence grows. It grows. So as you keep using and keep maximizing opportunities, your self-confidence just keeps growing until it gets to the mature stage. Good morning, and how are you doing today? It's good and nice, to be here again with you. Thank you. We are always catching up with us. We know even before, we are out here, you are just there by your TV set and waiting for us. Welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you so
What
much.
a joy. Yeah.
That's all.
Thank you.
All right. So today we want to continue with, we had started this series last, episode. We're talking about poverty. Please note this. We are not talking for poverty. We are talking against poverty. We are against poverty all through the way, except that sometimes we say, let it just be a motivation, okay? You are in your family, in a very large, family, and nothing is happening. You look around, you see so much lack, you see, so much need, so much want around, and nobody's meeting the needs, nothing is happening, and then you can say, okay, no, I am motivated. I'm going to break the jinx, okay? I'm going to be one, out, of the odds. I'm going to be a leader of the pack. I'm going to be the leader of my family pack. I'm going to break, that cause of poverty, and all that. So we are here to talk against poverty, not to talk for, poverty. We're not endorsing poverty. We're not encouraging, poverty. We are not in any way, putting our stamp, on poverty. What we're doing here is just to rub minds with you and see how, if any one of you out there is in it, God forbid, you will forbid it. That's why we're here. We're here so that you can forbid, poverty. So last time we took a little, look at the definition of poverty, our own, view of what, poverty. I remember you said that poverty is not using what you have. So at the end of the episode, we said, so poverty is not actually not having, because you have, everybody has something. You are blessed. I mean, you have something here, you have something inside of your stomach. Every part of your body is created to do what? To have something and to give something. So we said poverty is not, that state of not having is actually the state of what?
Neglect.
Yes, you not using, putting, neglecting, what you have. And I remember again, we also discussed, we said that poverty is a state of what? Of the mind.
Yeah.
It's not, physical things. You don't have a car, you don't, that it starts, from here, And if I recall, we talked about one major thing that can bring poverty, that can let people just remain in poverty. We said it was a lack of what? Self-motivation. We talked about lack of you should be motivated. I remember we said what motivates, the man, what motivated, or what is motivating Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, I remember we also say what also motivates an average arm robber there on the street. And we talked a lot. We talked, a lot. You want to say something just before we continue to look at the next step?
When we're talking, I was looking at, there's a book I wrote some time ago. I said, I fight poverty.
Poverty, yeah.
I walk. One of the ways to eliminate poverty is the ability to be willing to do something with what you have.
I like that willingness.
Yeah, willingness. There must be a will, because
Mm.
if there's anything truly, when you just talk about poverty, it's like you want me to start fighting. I hate it.
I like that.
I don't like begging.
Yeah.
I don't like being needy. I like you to give me something to do so that I can undo whatever is actually doing, because something is doing something. So I need to do something with what I have to do, whatever is doing me. For example, poverty is doing you.
So
Now
you
you
have
have
to
to
undo
do it back. You have to do something that will do what he has
Undo
done.
what- yes.
You know, for example, poverty can kill a relation.
Yeah.
It's not actually the disease that kill a relation. It's actually poverty that killed that your relation of yours. If only you can just go to the hospital and pay the hospital
Just
bill
pay the bills.
and lose him and let him go. And that poverty is a bad thing. And as I'm talking about it, it's just getting
It's
inside
just-
of
yes,
me.
you're
I
getting
don't have to. It's just
You
like
want
I
to
should-
hold it and sniff, sniff life out of it.
take life out of it.
Yes.
And you must be willing. You must be willing to fight.
That's right.
Life is all about fight. You must be willing to fight.
Wow.
You know, when you were being born into this world, the doctor said it take about 60 million sperm cells to escort one person. So I didn't come alone. I was
Just by
escorted.
chance, yes.
I was escorted with a lot of brothers and sisters to cheer me up to come to this life.
And you are here now.
I'm nobody's going to take me out.
You're
man.
representing them.
I
so you
am
should-
going
yes.
to, because they cheer me up and I achieve.
Yes.
I'm an achiever.
That's right.
And I'm not going to quit or not I fight or no.
Yeah.
I'm not going to quit until I win.
That's right.
So who is going to be a winner here? I am a winner.
That's
Even
right.
before I get up, my mindset is not
Mindset.
yeah, my
Yes.
mindset is to win.
Win.
I just want husband and wife fight it.
Hmm.
Your children, I might not be in the school you wanted to go. Yes, just tell your child, wait, I'm coming. Let me go and do this fight. And wife, you just be encouraged. And when you come back with the spoon and say, boy, let
Yes,
us go
let's
to
go to that school.
Now, you see a business, you ask yourself, what will it take? One
Yes.
of the things is that we leave what we are supposed to fight, which is
And
the
we're fighting
poverty,
the- yes.
and be fighting ourselves,
Ourselves.
thinking that is your wife and your husband or your relation. And many a time, what pissed me off is somebody sitting down and the person start thinking they are doing me from my
Somebody's
village.
yeah.
No, they are
No,
doing,
somebody,
and,
yeah,
and
yeah.
the person in the village, if you listen to his prayer last night, he
also
was praying
praying that, yes,
that
he will come to
God
town.
will make him like you.
Yes.
That already in town,
In
and
town.
you are in town. You are not just tying the road to get to where you are going to. You are thinking that the man that is planning to come to town is the reason why you are in town and you are not doing anything.
All right, now listen to this. Now, I know you have heard us talk about village and town. Now, we're not discriminating. We're not saying, we are not excluding, poverty, or we're not limiting, poverty, to the background of your village. We're not saying that people who are poor are people who are only in the village. No, people in the village can also make it. Remember?
Definitely.
Yeah, we said that poverty is what? It is state of what? Of the mind, the way you are thinking. We have people in the village who are very rich. I mean, in their rights, by all standards.
Who
They
bring
are doing-
plantain? Who bring
Yes,
yam?
yes.
Who bring orange?
All kinds
If
of
all of
things.
those things,
Yes.
and in fact, they are actually trusting you
Yes.
that you can come with
You
a
can
machine
come over
and
move
preserve
these
and
things,
preserve
yeah,
what they are
what
doing.
They have, yes,
Apart
yes.
from just you go there
Yes.
and say, okay, my friend, you have how many trees? Say I have 10
Yes,
trees.
yes.
It's okay, bring it, and we are going
Yes.
to do juice.
Yes.
Let
Yes,
our mind, let
yes.
us think well.
Let our minds walk.
Let our
Let your
mind
minds
walk.
walk,
I
yes.
believe that we can actually deliver ourselves from the trappings of our background, which is poverty mindset. And let us begin to think prosperously. Let us begin to think well. Let us begin to have a good mindset of I can make it. It doesn't matter. I remember I was reading about Waze, the man that did baked beans.
Oh.
This guy was a hawker, and he was able to get no shoe even entered his leg. I look at people that manufactured Caterpillar that became a household name. A lot of people that make some discovery that brought about recovery to the first
Wow,
and
I
second
like
and
that.
third.
They made discoveries
Yes,
that
and they
brought
brought
about
a recovery
recovery.
to the fourth and the third and the fifth and the second generation.
Generation.
I mean, we're talking about generational blessing here.
Yes.
Let us not just sit down there, the only thing where we are thinking about, because as my brother just opened up this asset of poverty, I'm getting angry at it because I really want to Let's fight it. China fought their own. What did China do? Many years ago, China shut out the world and begin to look inward.
Went into themselves.
Inward and
Inward,
begin to look. Today, we have imported things from China. Go to China. China made things for other nations of the world. You go to China, you go to the shop, and I want us to begin to value what we have. A lot of people, once they write made in Nigeria, they don't buy.
Yes,
they
don't
think
buy.
that buying made in Nigeria goods make you go backward. Let me tell you, if you really want to be you want to buy European things, why not just become a European?
Just relocate. Just move over there.
But as long
there,
as you are here,
yes.
you are part of us, and we need to learn to improve what we have.
Yes.
We need to start looking inward. Inferiority complex is the reason why the black race is the way it is. You must have that superiority complex. You are who you are because God did not make a mistake for making you are. And you value what you have. Let us not look down ourselves, look down our product until our product go and get endorsement from outside the country. That is mental slavery. Until you get endorsement, we don't endorse our own thing. It's wrong. Let's change our mindset. That's the reason why a lot of people are the way they are. And I believe you that is listening to us today, you can actually look inward and become better and don't be bitter. Don't be bitter. Become better. Value what you have. Value what you have. I think, baby, I just want value what you have.
Value what
you have.
That's what we are saying. That's why we say that poverty is where is simply, you know, not using or neglecting what you have. So it's because you do not value what you have. That's why maybe you are still in that, you know, in that state, because you think what you have maybe is not enough, you know, or maybe what you have is not original. It is original. Everybody has got it. Everybody's got it. You see, but the truth is that we are all, you know, coming together to do what? To sync. We synchronize each other. You know, what you have is likely what I need. What I have is likely what you need. So if I can harness what I have, package it very well, you know, put some good education into it, put, you know, some real, you know, some real excellence, you know, into it. I can sell it to you. I can sell it to my brother, to my sister. I can sell it to, you know, our neighboring countries. I can sell it to the world.
You know, as you are talking,
yes,
I begin to ask, what is wrong with our leaders not riding the car that is made in
Nigeria?
I think we should seize their cars and park it away from the road and give them those who are to ride. Because even those people that are there, they don't ride our own.
They don't ride our own.
Have you ever seen anybody, a white man coming to build a house? Coming to build a house or build a nest? No,
you know,
it's just we neglect. That's the reason why we neglect
what we have.
Look at the cars. Look at the cars. You ride those cars.
Yes.
You ride it. Or else relocate.
Yes.
Relocate to that country you are riding. You ride their cars.
In fact, as a matter of fact, if you think what you have is not valuable, not put some value into it.
Yes.
Because as we are saying this, I remember that some of them even they go abroad to go to hospitals. But we have hospitals here. What
they
is
don't even help. Yeah. What is now? You see, like technology is something that you can have a rub off.
Yes.
Now, what stop you? What stop you? You that is always going to hospital abroad, and you are not the only one that have that sickness.
Of course.
So all of us now go that have that kind of sickness. How do I go to manage back here? Yes. I think what you need to do is to. I just want to advise you. What you need to do is to bring that doctor and get our doctor to treat you here, and you have improved our hospital.
Simple.
Because that knowledge has been transferred. It's very important. Let us begin to look inward. Because because of this inferiority complex, a lot of our young men have died.
Yes.
And the word of God tells me a full heart is in a far country.
That's true.
Now that is the reason why you see a young man haven't gone to school here, then he want to travel abroad. Then he said, he want to go by road. And all of them, many of them end up dying in the Mediterranean
falling,
Sea.
you know,
And a lot of things is happening. You know. Please put value to what we have. How many days are we going to spend here? I was just driving yesterday. I saw a man. He's 55 years old and he's dead. I was looking at that picture. How many days are you living here? How many? Let's make good use of what we have. I believe that God creating you, sending you to our country, is not that it doesn't have value for you.
Yes,
it's not a mistake.
It's not a mistake.
Let's give value to what we have. Let's appreciate what we have. Let us thank God for what others are doing, but let's copy others and make our own better. It's very important. Let's copy others. There's nothing new. We can improve on what we have value for what we have.
What we
But the more we appreciate what other people have and depreciate what we have, the more we are entering into mental slavery.
Poverty,
Yes.
and poverty, and it is running round through to generations and all that. It's not good. I mean, let's do some mental work. Let's do, some mental, thinking. And we're saying this, cutting across everywhere, even the marriage. Okay, chase out that poverty mentality. The husband and the wife, you guys, if you synergize, I'm telling you, I hear that one can chase 10,000 and two can chase 10,000.
Yeah.
So husband and wives, you put your heads together, you can chase 10,000.
You can
10,000 is a lot. I'm telling you, you can make it. You can make it. You can make it. Thank you so much for that.
Thank
If we keep talking about this self-motivation and all that, we will just keep going on and keep going on and keep going on. All right, so let's take up the second one. Why people are just out there wallowing in poverty. Now, we say lack of what? Support system. Humans are not born alone. God himself said it's not good for the man to be alone. I would give him somebody that will attach with him and help him. All right, so lack of support system. We have people around who just say, look, I can't work with this person, I can't work with this man, no, I hate this man, I don't like the way he works. Look, nobody is going to be an island on his own. If you see a typical island, it's made up of different things, different trees, different kinds of things. One man cannot stand what? Alone. All right, so if you have that mindset that you cannot work with anybody, you cannot, you cannot agree. Yes, that's even the word. You cannot agree with anybody. Then I am sorry, you may remain in that state for a long time. We must work together. I said earlier, what you have is what I need, and what I have is what you need. So if we work together, if we have a strong support system, I'm talking to you out there. You out there who, you are, an employer. You have sacked and sacked and sacked and sacked. Hey, look back. Wait a minute. The problem might just be you, all right? Because without your team, without that team, you cannot go forward. A soccer pitch, it takes 11 players with one goal, one focus, the goal post. And they have, the football. So they play. They work together. The goalkeeper defends. The attackers do. Everybody is working together. That's why it's called what? A team. You must build a strong team. You must work together. That's why my heart even goes out to marriages. Because a lot of poor homes, poor marriages. Children are not going to school, they are just back home because their parents do not have, the money to send them to school and all of that. No, we can walk out of poverty. We can walk out of poverty.
When you're talking about family, you find out in a home, the woman go hide the money.
Yes.
And tell the man that there's no money.
There's no money.
And you see the man go to spend all the days in pepper soup joint. And come back home
and tells the woman,
and
nothing happened today. Yes.
He's full. He has used all the money. Even going after other women.
Yes.
You have used the money.
Yes.
And drank pepper soup with the other woman. And the landlord is on your wife's neck. And your children have not paid school fees. All of those things. Let me tell you something. There's always a bright future awaiting any man that is ready to be committed to a cause. It's just like what my brother Kalisto was sharing about goalposts. When it comes to the issue of family, once you work together, let me paint a scenario. Now, let me tell you, maybe you are right now, you are the only one that is working. Your wife is trying to do something, and both of you, and God give you a gift of a child, and that child sees the way both of you are working together. You will be shocked that yes, for over 20 years, you have been able to train that child, and that child today is now a graduate and is going up. You'll be shocked that God will use that child to reward all your effort by building you a house and buying you a car you never thought you could afford. Now, all of those things, family does not just stop between mommy and daddy. Family, your children are they are extension of a family, and in turn, God can use them to reward your effort. I have seen a lot of families that at the end of the day, the man struggle, the wives struggled. They were able to train their children. They were able to take their children out of poverty mentality and expose their children to prosperity mentality. And today the children come back and buy their houses worth hundreds of millions. Why? Because the children saw the input of their parents and they are able to come back and be a blessing. Don't look down on yourself. Don't say, let me give you this story. There is a man in Lagos many years ago. It was another elderly man that told me the story of this man. This man used to sweep people's houses, wash gutter, and he gets paid on that because a lot of people wake up in the morning and go to work. This man will come to that place, have a broom. He will take broom. He will sweep the compound and wash their gutters. And that was what the man was doing in houses. But what was the man doing? The man was busy saving money and send his son to school. And the son graduated. He became a medical doctor. After many years, the son looked at the father and said, stop doing this thing. I've graduated. I'm now working. Stop doing that thing. And that son in turn began to take care of the father. I tell you, before the man left this world, the son had become large, and the son happened to reward him for all the effort. You might be where you are today. Maybe you are doing million job as a husband and wife, just talking about a support system. Now, I believe that God did not make a mistake when he put the two of you together. Don't look at your income now. Look at your outcome that is going to come through your children. The children are part of the larger family. And I tell you something, if both of you work together, stop that pepper soup joint that you spend all your money and go. Stop spending money on side chicken and all of those stuff. And you find out that at the end of the day, what you call side chick, that's what I call side chicken. Now, at the end of the day, you find out that both of you can work together and begin to move your family to the next level. I strongly believe, just like he said, a tree cannot make a forest. I believe that when both of you work together, when you are not looking down on each other, it doesn't matter where you are today, you can make it. Your family can break through. This thing that you are going through as a man, as a woman, in your family can have a turnaround. I want to mention names, or let me just stay there. Look at names that you hear in our world today. Where is their father? Where is their mother? Where is their family? Now, all of these names did not just came, they don't just come into existence by jumping. They are a product of a family. And today, they are a household name, but we never knew their father. We never knew their mother. I believe that your own children can come out strong. I believe that your own children can come out and have a brighter future. That is the reason why we come and bring you a program like this to encourage you, to inspire you so that you will not expire with the challenges of life. I strongly believe you can make it. Until you see in our next edition, this is Simon and Simon. I'm Brother Caliste. We love you.
We love you.
You can make it. God bless you and bye-bye.